want it to go away by Sunday, and I'm freaking out. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Danielle. So today I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my decision to get eyelash extensions, and I'm going to take you through the whole process and how my eye got fucked up. I honestly can't see anything right now, and I can't even see if I'm in focus because if I wear my glasses, the ring light just like reflects really harshly off of them, and I can't wear contacts because I got this irritation, which I'm going to talk about in a second. I just really hope that I stay in focus because I won't be able to tell. So first I'm just going to start off with why I decided to get eyelash extensions. So obviously it's like a huge craze, 1 million people are getting it done. Obviously it looks gorgeous. You don't have to think about putting makeup on or lashes and all that stuff. It kind of just saves you a lot of time in the morning. So I was always interested in them, but I didn't really think I needed them because I, first of all, love doing makeup. I love finding different lashes, different kinds of lashes, and putting them on themselves, especially like for videos and stuff. But so yeah, I wasn't looking to do extensions long term. I just wanted to try it out because I actually wanted to see if I would possibly like it for my wedding day. So I wanted to test it out first, and it's actually my engagement party on Sunday. So I was like, oh, if I'm gonna test it out, I should do it before my engagement party so that I can have pretty lashes. And the reason that I wanted to get it for my wedding day is because I really love false lashes, but I have really dry eyes and I'm always blinking. Like I just have a chronic issue where I'm always blinking. You probably, if you watch my videos, you've seen that before, or if you didn't, I just brought attention to it, damn it. But I kind of like blink a lot. It's always been a thing that I've struggled with. What happens is when I wear lashes, it kind of like makes them not last as long because they start scrunching up. My eyes are also like really sensitive, so any slight wind I'll start tearing and then they'll start coming up. It's just like I don't want to have to think about that on the wedding day. Every time I go out, I always ask I was gonna say boyfriend, my fiance. I always ask him, is my eyelash up? Is my eyelash up? Because I'm always so paranoid that the inner corner is like flipping up, and I just don't want to have to think about that on my wedding day. Extensions would be a perfect thing. It's on my lash. I don't have to worry about it. I think I'm gonna do my own makeup for my wedding, so it also saved me a lot of time doing my eyelashes. So that is why I was looking into extensions. Anyway, now let's backtrack. So I wanted to give it a few days before my engagement party, which is on Sunday, just in case anything like this happened. So I booked my appointment for Thursday. I did a ton of research on different places for like over a week just to make sure that I was at a good place. I wasn't skimping out on quality or anything like that. I called to make sure there was no formaldehyde in the glue. I even called them to do like a kind of patch test type thing so that I can make sure I'm not allergic to the glue. This was something that I was kind of annoyed about. I don't want to mention the name of the business because I'm not here to bring anyone down, but they didn't want to give me a test, and they just kept reassuring me, you can't be allergic to our products, nobody gets irritations. Already is kind of like a red flag because like statistically people are gonna be irritated by it. Like it's impossible that nobody can be allergic. Like that just happens. People are allergic to it. It's not like there's anything wrong with your glue. It's just I might have a reaction to it. Am I in focus? I'm really sorry if I go out of focus at any point. I can't see the camera, or I can't see the finder. So instead, she offered me the sensitive glue. She said that's much less likely to cause a reaction. So I was like, fine, if that's the most you can do. I wasn't even worried that I would have a reaction. I was just being cautious because my party's on Sunday. So Thursday morning, I was really excited for my appointment. I'm about to go to my eyelash extension appointment. I'm really, really excited. I didn't get a lot of sleep, so I'm probably just gonna use that time to nap. You're not allowed to wear makeup, so that's why I look like this. Here's one of the things that kind of made me nervous right off the bat was the only person that spoke English was the woman at the front desk. She wasn't coming in the back with us, so there's no way for me to communicate with my technician. So if something was wrong or I wanted to ask a question about something or concern, I wouldn't be able to communicate with the technician. I was already really scared because I'm just a very nervous person in general, and like I have like my vertigo issues, which I've never spoken about on this channel, and maybe I should do a video on that. I've had long vertigo episodes in my past. I've been diagnosed with like different things. I honestly don't know what I have, but I always get terrified that I'm gonna get vertigo. Like I get so scared. I always have to check like to make sure the room's not spinning. It causes a lot of anxiety. So because of that, I can't lie flat on my back because it makes me feel dizzy and anxious. So when I saw that the tables were flat, I was a little bit nervous. I was like, whatever, I'll be fine. Just like, don't be a hypochondriac for this one day. You'll be fine. I lay back. I put my earphones in, obviously listening to Shane Dawson's podcast. Okay, this was was another thing that I kept researching. I wanted to know if the glue was gonna sting. I wanted to make sure this place didn't have that. I didn't see very many reviews at this place for people getting the stinging sensation. I didn't think I was gonna get that, but I did. As soon as she started working on it, I felt it slowly starting to burn my eyes. And this was when my eyes were closed. I never opened them yet. I'll get to that. I was tearing so much. I didn't even realize I was tearing because she had like things under my eyes and it was dripping down into my ear. So that's the only way I knew, is I felt like water go into my ear and I'm like, why is she dripping stuff on me? And then I was like, oh my God, it's my tears. So they're burning, and at some point, I really don't know what happened. I wish I could explain it well, because I really don't know, because there wasn't any mental process. It wasn't an anxiety attack where I was like thinking of things that made me nervous. I just suddenly, it was like physiological. My heart just started like racing. You start getting more scared because you have no control over the speed of your heart. So like that's why it's so scary, because your heart has a mind of its own and you can't slow it down. It's just a cycle of getting more nervous about your heart racing, so then your heart races more. I just had so many thoughts at that point. I was like, oh my God, I have to control this right now. I was about to stop the whole thing and get up and leave because I didn't know what, like, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna like start having a panic attack and I'm gonna fall over and they're all gonna be like, what's going on? Oh, I was so scared. So while that was happening, I just felt like a very strong urge that like I needed to open my eyes. Like I just felt very like trapped. I became very aware of the fact that you have to keep your eyes closed and you can't open them, and then like suddenly it just felt very claustrophobic. I'm just really, really glad that I didn't actually proceed to the point of like hyperventilation, because I really like it would have been so scary. Anyway, so I kind of like flinched and my left eye opened a little bit and I was able to like see the room for a second, and then I like fell back down, and like that poor technician probably had no idea what was going on, but I was able to I started like squeezing my fist and trying to put all my concentration like into my fist. I made the podcast louder. I was trying to distract myself so I don't keep thinking about, oh my God, I can't control my heart. Oh my God, my heart's racing. And I was like pressing it against my chest and like focusing on breathing and my podcast. And I actually was able to get control over it, and I did not go into panic attack. Thank God. Oh my God. I'm so happy that it didn't go that route, because that would have been really, really bad. So anyway, then the rest of the time I'm just thinking, oh my God, this needs to be over, because what if it comes back again? Oh my God, it's going to come back again. What am I going to do? So anyway, when it was finally over, I got up. I was really lightheaded from laying down for so long, but I did not get vertigo, thank God. She showed me my lashes in the mirror. I was so like disoriented and my eye was hurting me that it took me a second to really like look at the lashes. I did like the way they turned out. They looked really natural, like almost too natural for me. Like you could see them now, but and this was already, it's been more than 24 hours. It's still a little more natural than I would have liked, because I know when I wear makeup, it's already gonna look lost in it. But I am happy with the way they look overall. In the mirror, you could see that my eye was really red and I was still tearing. She was like blowing a fan on me. And I went outside and I went straight to the bathroom. Bless me. So I went to the bathroom. I kind of just like sat there for a bit. My eye looked really scary. It was like very bloodshot. I didn't record right then. I should have recorded in the bathroom. I don't know why. I was just too freaked out. So I paid for everything. I got like a million discounts. Thank God. I got a discount for being the first time client, and then I got a 7% discount for using cash. Thank God I didn't spend full price, because it would have been so much money for lashes that aren't that noticeable and redness. But the thing is also, my eyes didn't hurt me afterwards. They only burned me during the process, and my left eye was way more red than my right eye. You guys, these eyes are so sensitive. Can you see that? I have to get a better look outside. I mean, they look so good and natural, but like, can you see that? My eye is so red, but that's partially my fault, because I got a panic attack in the middle of it. It was really, really, really scary. Okay, people are looking at me. I accidentally opened my left eye because I got so scared. I'm gonna talk about it later when I get home, but just so you can see my eye, and I'm using the sensitive glue. Then I went about my day. I was distracted by different things. I went to a puppy store. There are puppies. And honestly, I thought my eyes were better by then. But then later that night, last night, I didn't notice actually until like 11 p.m. when I looked in the mirror and I looked up and I saw like it was really, really red. Obviously, when you look in the mirror, you're looking straight ahead, so you can't really see it. Maybe I took a picture or I looked up and just to check it, and I saw that it was really red and it almost looked worse. So I started really freaking out, and I didn't want to tell my mom because she's an eye doctor and she already didn't want me to get the extensions from the beginning. And I knew I was taking a risk, but I figured with the sensitive glue and giving it a few days of time that most likely I'd be fine. So I got home last night and then I put some artificial tears, the preservative-free kinds. By the way, guys, if you ever do want to get artificial tears, which is just drops that flush out your eye, you should get the preservative-free ones. It comes in like these little capsules. The next morning, it was not better. It is the next morning and I'm really trying not to freak out because my eye is still red. And I don't think it got worse, but I don't think it got better. And I'm really scared because I want it to go away by Sunday. It still didn't hurt me, which was good, but I was really scared. I actually it made me feel like sick actually. My stomach was really hurting me this morning because I thought, oh my god, it's just gonna get worse and worse. I'm not gonna be able to go to my engagement party. And then I was reading articles, never Google search, because articles saying that I can go blind. I really don't think you can go blind from this glue, by the way. I actually looked up as far as I could and tried to get drops where it really was red instead of just putting it in my eye. I was like really trying to get in there. And it already actually started feeling a lot better. And right now you can see it's really not as bad as it was before. Let me get close to the camera. Honestly, the exposure from the ring light is probably going to make it look like it's not even there. I really hope it continues to improve and does not get worse because I really do not want to look high at my engagement party. That would be great. I figured it wasn't an allergy. That's also why I didn't rush to go get them removed right away because my eyes weren't itchy at all. There's no swelling. It was only my left eye, which is the eye that's slightly open during the process. So I figured it was kind of just an irritation from glue getting in my eye. I probably won't be going back to get them done again. Maybe I will try it one more time at a different place in the future before my wedding because it would be really nice if I didn't have to think about my lashes on my wedding day and just have them attached to me. So if you're contemplating getting lash extensions, I still recommend it because overall most people don't have issues with it. If your salon won't give you a patch test, which is like where they test the glue on you with like maybe one lash, you should really push for it because it's really good to know how you'll react to the glue. The downside of getting them done is that if you continue to go back and get the fill-ins like they recommend, like every 1 to 2 weeks, it will damage your eyelashes, but also that's not the end of the world. Your lashes will grow back, but I would not suggest going to get them redone often. More for like a special time rather than all the time. Wouldn't it be amazing if my lashes look like this all the time? The aftercare, you're not supposed to get them wet, I think, for at least 24 hours. They last longer the less water you put on them. Also, don't wear oily-based makeup or put oils around your eyes because the oils will break down the adhesive and your extensions will fall out sooner. Definitely do not pick them out. They will naturally fall out with your eyelashes on its natural cycle. Anyway, that is all for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, ask me in the comments below. I can answer anything about the process if you want, and I will see you in my next video. Sounds so cheesy. Bye.